There's nothing more empowering than putting one foot in front of the other and knowing I can push and pull my own body weight, push the pulse of a city that is mine. I created a life around running.
The streets are your playground. Running and working out, it definitely helped me to just redirect my focus and to love myself a lot more. This was not something that I planned to do.
I think that so much of the messaging around fitness and wellness for women is wrapped in a bow and diluted. I'm not about that life. I know what it feels like to be intimidated by the fitness community.
We are grown women building a brand. This is real life.
Undo is so many things. It's a training platform, a lived aesthetic, a visual conversation.
It's a lifestyle, so it's life-styled.
When you see somebody doing something differently and unique that inspires people to unlock their own passions and see how they're going to clear their own path by running it boldly. Something like Undo keeps people accountable, and nobody is doing it the way we are doing it, and that's why I can confidently say that Undo Ordinary will be one of the biggest wellness brands in the world. I was recently diagnosed as a type 1 diabetic. I was on a month-long trip to India with my mom and my sister, and I could just tell that my body was really dehydrated. 10 days later, I was on an insulin pump. I had a 7-year law career. A few years into it, I realized that this hobby was no longer a hobby, and it was really my life's passion. I decided to live my life's purpose, which is to redefine who an athlete is and change the world one bead of sweat at a time.
I like to keep it fun. I'm full of way too much laughter and a lot of bad jokes. I love trouble. I love getting into trouble. I have anger issues. I work in the creative world, and people call me when they need things, and I help them get it done. I mean, we throw a Friday night party at the club because that's a whole nother way of working out and burning calories. When your body connects to that tempo, you forget about your fears. It definitely lets people leave their inhibitions at the door.
Business is business. We don't confuse that in our negotiations. So I might show up to a meeting in a sports bra and booty shorts, but don't get it twisted. You are talking to an attorney.
Success is waking up in your right mind with a liter of water in your hand.
We don't have to sacrifice all these other areas of our lives. You gotta do you. I think you have to do it in an authentic way. If you don't like Pilates, don't go. Find what works for you. You know, I've got a panther on my finger and I'm running across entire states. We're kind of bold like that and disruptive. Watch me, I will see you at the finish line, bro.